All right, so this video is going to be the second part in my fusion reactor building series. Not second overall, like this is not going to be only two parts, but as you can see, the Conflat four-way assembly has arrived. It comes with two rotatable flanges right here. It's got an outer diameter of 1.6 inches and an inner diameter of like 1.35, 1.4-ish inches. Now, there are some challenges that come with this. Mainly being, sorry, my cat's over there is being weird. Mainly being the fact that there are some significant dents on here which were not visible in the pictures because the pictures were so low quality that it looks like they were not, there were no dents, but in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have bought this. But as you can see right here, I'll overlay a picture with my finger on it. But as you can see right here, there's a sizable dent there. I believe it's actually on the opposite one too. Yep, right here. Right by my fingernail, there's a sizable dent there too. So what does this mean? Well, it means one of two things. It's either useless or it's not. So I know that doesn't really clear it up, but here's the deal. There's a couple of different ways I can try to fix it. The one that I really want to try before anything is to get some indium wire and kind of mash it together. And almost like, you know, like I mean, as you know, indium's basically as soft as gum. So I would mash it into like a little bar type deal almost, and I would put it over these gaps in the knife edge, and then that would go onto the copper gaskets themselves. So my only worry with that is that indium's actually so soft that I'm worried the vacuum may pull it through here, may pull it through the knife edge and into the Conflat assembly, which would be really bad. So I just gotta hope that that doesn't happen. Where's my cat? There's my cat. Hey, buddy, you wanna come say hi? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come up. I'll see if you... Alright. Say hi to the camera. This is my cat, Arnold. Alright. So, alright. Going on to the next item that we have, which is the transformer. This thing is really heavy. It is an oil ignition transformer. Hey, buddy. How you doing? You curious what's going on here? So this is an oil transformer, or oil ignition transformer from Transformers. I want to say these are the inputs right here. So yeah, so these are the inputs, and I guess these are the outputs, but it's center grounded, which I believe means that in the bottom right here, there's a bolt extending. All right, you got to move, fat ass. Come on. Come on, down. Good, all right. So it means that there's a bolt extending from here down and attaching to the bottom, which means this case is grounded, which means if I touch it, I get shocked. So that sucks, which is why I'm gonna have to house this entire thing in a non-conductive material. That way I don't touch it and, you know, prematurely expire. So that is the deal with this. This is 240 volt amps, which divided by 2, of course, is 120 volts, which is a standard outlet plug-in because I believe the outlets are 140 volts, 2 amps. So volt amps is, you know, volts times amps, 120 times 2. So 240 volt amp, but it's a 120 input. 23 milliamps, which is really good for me because it means that it's great. 10 kilovolt transformer though. So this bad boy will put out nearly 100 times power output. So this thing is definitely going to be really, this is going to be a core part. All right, so here's how it's going to look. You got the wall, you got the variac, we got the transformer, we got the voltage multiplier, we got a bleed off capacitor set, and we've got a power control thing. I want to have a knob to like turn the power up. So we're going to have that, and that's going to connect to the high voltage feed through, which we'll get into that later. But lastly, this thing, the big honker. So this thing is it's a 6 cubic foot per minute pump. It advertises 6 microns or 15 microns. Apologies. So it should get me down to plasma levels at least. But for fusion, we'll need a secondary pump, and I'm going to take that down just so it's not in the way of explaining. But essentially, this is going to connect to a quit fit system, quit fit 25-inch or 25 flange, and that's going to allow me to pull a vacuum out of there. So here's how it's going to work. We're going to have vacuum on this side, deuterium supply, future deuterium supply on this side, viewport on this side, and power on this side. It will very likely be turned like this. Sorry, my cat's sitting here scratching me because he wants to go inside. So it'll likely be like this with the power coming in through here, vacuum here, and deuterium supply here, and obviously viewport on the opposite side here. So yep. All right, so I will, for the high voltage feed through part, I will be using likely a custom Conflat flange. It'll be a blank flange, and I'm just going to drill a hole into it, tap it. I'm going to insert a J99 spark plug, and that will be it's on its own can handle 60 kilovolts. But I don't want the electricity to crawl and, hit something or me or, decide it wants to turn this wood into carbon. So into pure carbon, I should say. But I will insulate it. There's 2 ways I was thinking about doing it. So say we got our high voltage feed through right here, right? All right. So I would stick a PVC pipe on the Conflat part, seal it with JB Weld, and this entire thing will be filled with mineral oil, and that way it would prevent any electrical crawling, and would prevent death or anything. So the spark plug will be it's a J99 spark plug by Champion. It has a long diode. Or long electrode, sorry, and so it's already perfect for what I need, and it will it will be able to hold. It will be able to withstand 20 to 50 kilovolts is a safe range. It can be pushed to 70 kilovolts, I believe, but 20 to 50 kilovolts is a safe range for this specific spark plug, and this will be inserted into a blank flange, and then the electrode is thick enough, I believe, that I should be able to drill up into the center to attach the fusion grid to it. So that's pretty sweet. But obviously I'm going to seal it with JB Weld, and then to insulate it, I'm going to either grab some high voltage putty, or I'm going to use this PVC pipe over the high voltage feed through here, and fill the PVC pipe with mineral oil. And this is not a high voltage feed through, in case anyone's wondering. This is just an example, because this is kind of roughly the size that it'll be. But yeah, so the J99 spark plugs are meant for agricultural purposes. If I had to guess, it's like a tractor or like a combine spark plug of some kind, but heavy machinery, so it can handle a lot of volts, which is really good. And shoot, I forget what's the other benefit. I don't know, but either way, it's great. It'll work for what I need to do. So got the vacuum down here, got the Conflat core right here, and we got the transformer right here, and we got our plan for the high voltage feed through. So yeah, I would say everything's going pretty good right now. So just gotta wait till my next paycheck and buy the next set of parts. So I will see you guys for the next part of this series then.